Hello everybody and welcome back to the Limbus Company. Alrighty, it's time for the Walpurgis night. Walpurgis? I don't know. However you say that. So, I did spend all of my lunacy, and I do mean all of it, attempting to get all of the brand new things. As you can see, we got relatively amazing luck, all things considered. But unfortunately, or I guess fortunately, depending on how you look at it, if you're me, we did not get Philip Sinclair. I know, we're all so deeply upset by that, but I will admit, I kind of wanted it because, well, for one, it's a new ego thing, and, you know, I would have liked that. And it looks like a very unique page, but it's Philip. So it's like, it's a 50-50 state of, oh no, but also, aw, man. So unfortunately, we did not get that. But we did get plenty of other things in return. And it's not like we don't have a chance at all, because I almost have 1300 lunacy, and you get so many summoning bits from Walpurgis Night that there is still a relatively good chance. After all, we do still have 10 days, which should tell you that I'm getting into the event a little bit late. And let's go ahead and take a little bit of a look. The Fairies' Care. The fairies protect our employees. Everything will be peaceful while you are under the fairies' care. Also, as far as the missions, complete the festival. It gives you 2 summoning biddies. Let Fairy Queen defeat a fairy mass in a single encounter. Gives you an additional 2. If you complete it without any deaths, you are up to 6. And yeah, so 6 summoning bits purely for quote, quote, beating it on easy. And I believe, okay, I only have 1 at the moment, and what I could also potentially do is, if we get close enough, I could spend all of our ego shards trying to get a little bit more. This story takes place after the main story, Chapter 6. Would you like to view the story anyway? Well, it really wasn't a spoiler last time we did it, so yeah, why not? Whoa. How are these green lights still green? Another unexpected alarm. But we all react with measured astonishment, as we'd all grown rather used to the randomness of it all. It is unlikely that it has completely evaded the influence of T-Corp singularity. However, it can be said that this partial retention of color can be attributed to the fact that Walpurgis Night is a transitionary moment in which numerous possibilities coincide. Makes sense. Faust nonchalantly walked up to the driver's seat and shutting off the alarm. Lo! 'Tis returneth! This Walpur whatever night! I love that she can't pronounce it either. Don Quixote, and her eyes that began twinkling at the smallest bit of diversion after another long period of idle standby. It's all just become a part of the routine. Even mysterious things like these Walpurgis nights. Oh, an additional volatility, aside from the Walpurgis night, has been detected. An additional volatility? Indeed, the entrance to a new mirror dungeon has opened. Oh, yeah, that. Heathcliff mutters quietly as he rises from his seat. I thought it was about time we got a new one. It happens every time we go through the bloody ringer. Didn't expect it with the green flashes, though. Heathcliff lightly struck the end of his club against the floor in visible anticipation. The word that was once engraved into his club has changed. A few days ago, I saw him sitting at the back of the bus, busily sanding and carving something into his club. I didn't have to ask to know what he meant by the new word, so I decided not to bring it up to anyone else. Only Heathcliff and I retain that memory, after all. Thought I was going mad from tedium. Come on, let's go bash some sods.
How nice. I like seeing some initiative from the sinners, Miss Faust.
Indeed. Let us move without delay. Dante, bring us to the corridor past the back door. Got it. I tried my best to suppress this uncomfortable feeling I had about Heathcliff's newfound enthusiasm. Something was off about it. Like, it wasn't just some optimistic passion, but I led the sinners to the back door anyway. Two types of doors at once, huh? Two new sets of doors, just as Faust had predicted. One set of doors was, as I expected, two metal doors resonant with the sound of wuthering gusts, a new mirror dungeon. And the other set of doors was... Are these paper? It's all sparkly. It was an unfamiliar door, radiating with an odd gleam of light. Technically, we did see the weird radio frequency-like squiggly lines around the door before, but everything else about it was new. I guess this one doesn't connect to the Lobotomy Corporation like the last one did. Weird. I think I'm hearing... Is that jazz? Oh no! Oi, is this even a door? It's more like a window than a door, ain't it? Right. This new entrance definitely resembled a large window rather than a door. The window was blurry. All I could see past it were some globs of shapes moving about.
There appears to be several shambling entities past the entrance.
Faust seemed to have realized something, but she didn't tell us what it was. Instead, she merely looked in my direction without saying a word. I'm starting to get what she means by that look. Guess I'll have to get in there to see what this is all about. Right, Faust? You are experiencing regular growth and capabilities. Faust considers this to be a positive development. Yeah. Oh! A field of green and a wall of tall, great trees appear before us as we enter the door. But at this point, it'll take more than this to surprise us. Aw, it's so nice to have our colors back for once, huh?
Quiet. There's an abnormality.
So these things were what we saw past the window earlier?
We are yet to be discovered. I recommend that we prepare for combat, Manager.
This time, the sinners didn't need me to tell them what its nature was. It was pretty evident from the get-go that we'd be facing off against an abnormality, by the looks of it. They stood on standby, ready to charge into battle at my command. But it's a bit different this time. So, Faust, I'm starting to get the hang of this Walpurgis night thing, and please do continue. I think there's something different about these abnormalities. Can you explain why? Oh, please, allow me. Well, you see, way back in the past, there was the True Lobotomy Corp building, right? And that is where the true abnormalities came to be. This, my friend, is practically a singularity of abnormality branch. That's the TLDR of it anyway, because the real explanation's a lot more complicated than that. Considering the nature of abnormalities, every encounter with an abnormality would be quite equivalent to an encounter with a summoned entity.
Nevertheless, there exists a certain degree of difference when we encounter them in a refraction railway or a mirror dungeon. That is to say, we enter a site once known as the library, a building that inexplicably appeared above the former L-Corp headquarters. And this exact location is said to be a space that exists within a book in which the abnormality resides.
The library? Where have I heard that term before? Some sinners talked about it, that's for sure.
Quite. Yet this space is fairly distinct from the containment units we had witnessed afore at one of the branches. It appears as though an ideal habitat has been established precisely for that abnormality's residence, a rather striking difference from the very limited space and unaccommodating environment provided by the containment units. Yes, you may compare this place to a terrarium. The abnormality inhabiting this place has transformed its environs to a form most suitable for its dwelling. Here are some comparisons that may make it easier for one to comprehend. A fish would fill the space with water, and a worm would fill the space with soil.
Gotcha. So, as long as the abnormality exists within this book, I can deck this place out with whatever fits his fancy, huh?
It would be more accurate to say that an abnormality, once outside the confines of the oh boy, I could never say this word correctly. I always said Quiploth. I know that's not correct, but that's how I said it. Quiploth Deterrent can rebuild its environment to fit its needs.
Whoa, that's kind of like free housing, huh? That's when Dawn, who was standing rather far away from the group, who was made aware of these revelations only after Mersalt had relayed them to her. Book? Our journey hath brought us inside a book, thou sayest? Library of legend that vanished like a mirage? For truth? Suddenly blew up with explosive enthusiasm once again.
I will add a preamble in the future to prevent such outbursts.
The enemies have detected us, Executive Manager. Yeah, let's get this over with first. Oh. Alright. Oh, we have the music, yes! Gluttony. 4 with the potential for plus 10. If target has 5 plus bleed, coin power plus 1. On hit, the core heals 10 HP. So I'm gonna imagine Fairy Queen heals 10 HP. Or it might mean yourself, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Tiny Wing Beat. If target has 5 plus bleed, coin power plus 1. On hit, inflict 3 bleed up to 3 times. And Respite, which is a kinda crappy dodge. Passives. Start of turn, heal 15% of max health. Keep it fresh. HP does not drop below 1. I sense I might know why. And the Fairy Queen. Wing Beat. 3 with plus 5 per head's coin. On hit, inflict plus 2 bleed count up to twice. We don't know any of her other moves, although I can probably guess a few. Turn end. If the ally with prepared meat is at 1 HP, kill the ally. Then, all parts gain 5 fragile, 5 fragile, attack down, and defensive power down. Turn start. If there are surviving allies at 25% or lower HP, kill all allies. Heal, number of allies killed times 5 of core max HP. If there are no surviving allies, gain 20 attack power up next turn. And turn end, all sinners heal 10 SP and gain plus 1 ego resource of all affinities. I'm guessing this is not there in hard mode. Alright. It is time. Okay, we guaranteed win that clash. After all, Ryoshu is a complete powerhouse. We're gonna go for the suppress on one of the fairy masses. big damage. We actually do get the stagger, although it didn't look like it at first. Brrr. Ah, just about get a stagger. We do take a little bit of damage from predation, and Fairy Queen recovers 58 health from the looks of things. Okay, debuff her next turn. Get a second stagger down. Everyone recovers a little bit of... Did I just see that? That is a really cool effect. Does it have the Library of Ruina Scene 2 thing? Is that what I just saw? Oh, that's so cool. Now, by the way, what is this? Assistant Librarian of History. Skill slot +1, heal 15 SP at turn start. Inflicts double the amount of potency and count for burn, bleed, rupture, sinking, and tremor. Oh. Applies to unique status effects as well. Man, Faust has some good passives on. Alright, let's see. We did not take any damage, so... Oh, wow, we still don't win these. You know what? We try right here. It might be good enough. Now, hang on. What are the conditions for meat? If conditions are met. I imagine we have to get them to 1 health, right? That would make the most sense to me. Let's see. We should outspeed... Do we inflict... Okay, we do inflict BM. I'm going to go for here. That way we can inflict it on the Fairy Queen herself. Let's try and get a little bit of damage right here, and then also get a bit more stagger going. This should bring it to Death's Door, basically. And then this should be enough. Actually, can't do anything there. Okay, change of plans. Let's go ahead and clash with the Fairy Mass. So the only thing we're technically going to have to worry about is Respite. Okay, pretty big damage going down. Guaranteed win that clash. Brrrah. 2 more BM. Bit more tremor being applied to both ourselves and the Fairy Mass. So when it says doubled, it also means for us. That's good to know. Okay, Quake rounds going down. Predation just went off. Fairy Queen killed one of the masses and is now mega debuffed. What are you doing? Indiscriminate. Prioritizes targets with prepared meat. If you have prepared meat, plus 10 power. Coin power -5 for every broken arm part. On target kill, all parts gain. Ooh, that's nasty. And okay, so you know what? It's basically the ego page. All right, so you're just gonna reuse that a ton. We're not missing much health, so I don't see much reason to heal right now. But what I am gonna do, because I'm a little bit worried about that clash. This is indiscriminate, so we can't. No, we can stop it. Though you might use it again. We're dominating here because of the -15. We don't have prepared meat, so you're not going to get the +10. Okay, let's think. So I'm going to clash with you. That should bring you low enough to be deaded. Let's go ahead and get our passive going right here. We're also faster, so that should be plenty of damage. And then try and do a little bit of damage to Fairy Queen herself. She might block it a little bit, but it's nothing that we can't deal with. And then let's Harpoon right here just to make sure that we win that clash. Here we go. What is cast? Little bit of bleed going down. 55 damage. You love to see that. Okay, we win the clash. Bit of rupture being put down. We absolutely win this clash because Snag Harpoon is relatively good. Also, we ran out of ammo so fast. We only have 3 ammo. I didn't think we had gone through that much ammo, but that's kind of a problem, actually. Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to deal with it and plan around it. So she's basically gonna turn into a inflict paralysis against Fairy Queen type deal. Okay, predation goes down. That's one more thing dead. We do need to really do a lot more damage on Fairy Queen herself because she's about to get a buff for the rest of the fight if we don't kill her in like 2 turns, I want to say. What are you doing? Indiscriminate. Okay, so I'm just going to ignore this Fairy Mass. She might still kill it anyway, but let's try. This will do extra damage, so let's do that. Ryoshu's actually real slow right now. We're faster. This will inflict BM. We also get a little bit of crit out of it. We do blunt on our next move. Actually, yeah, blunt on our next move. So we can do a little bit of AoE right here. I want to break these arms, though, actually. Yeah, and then, let's see, inflict some paralysis on the body. It's only for this turn, though. Ugh, we're going to have to soak a lot of damage. She is minus 15, and none of us have prepared meat, though, so it could just be fine. Okay, thrust going down. Is going to lower her protection just a tiny bit. Wing Bee doing a tiny bit of damage to us, just about 2. Okay, we get a second stagger on her arm. That's going to debuff her rather nice. We do end up killing the second Fairy Mass because of our AoE, so she's going to start being empowered from here on out. But we do gain a little bit of crit, and we inflict a little bit of paralysis. Okay, when she snaps out of this, I'm pretty sure she gains a buff. Let me just double check. If there are no surviving allies, gain 20 attack power up next turn. Yep, so when I said 2 turns, I really wasn't wrong, was I? Okay, let me think. We have a little bit more ammo. I think we use it to win a clash. And then I'm debating going for what is cast, but instead I'm just gonna clash. We do have a better chance to land it. Let's see, if we're faster, yeah. Okay, up to 76. This is the arm. If we can fully break that, that'll help us quite a bit. We have plenty of tremor, so let's break the other arm. And then let's ensure it's broken.
교전 시작합니다.
좋아. 보입하게 성공했어. 계속 몰아붙이자고.
Okay, arm broken. That is going to debuff her for the rest of the reception, but I mean, 20 damage up is a lot. That is a lot to potentially debuff. Okay, we gain the +2 because of compulsion. Bit of tremor on her we can use. We absolutely win that clash, and we inflict a bit of paralysis, which goes away right now. Okay. You don't have damage yet, so what's to stop me from just hitting the damage button? I mean, it looks like it should just be fine, actually, so... Actually. Yeah.
교전 시작합니다.
Okay, we get through one of the evades, actually, all things considered.
이 방식을
A little bit more tremor on her. Okay, relatively good damage happening. She is still gonna get really scary here in a few seconds, though.
이만하면 순항이죠. 바람도 딱 좋네.
Weird, she didn't get her, her damage up. Well, we're guaranteed faster now. She doesn't have any bind, but it should just be fine. And then let's just go for damage. Yeah. And is this one going to heal? No. Wait, yes. Okay, hang on. Alright. I mean, this should just be enough to kill her.
항상 지켜보고 있었지.
45 damage going down. She's at 188. I shall nibble thee! A little bit of tremor on both herself and ourselves. Suppress doing literally no damage because we don't have ammo. 77 health. Ooh. Ooh. 60 extra attack power. Hey, just kill her before she can use it. She only has 1 speed on her damage moves. 4 health. Got her.
꿈을 꾸러 가도록.
It is. Oh no. That was way harder than I expected, was it?
Faust explains that we find ourselves in the library's past. We are participating in a certain repeated battle within the library. Its purpose was to attain something called the realization of the floor of history.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't understand most of what you just said.
Floor of history, huh? Are there other floors too? That appears to be the case, yes. It can be extrapolated from the collected intelligence that the library is, like some normal libraries, composed of several floors divided by subjects such as literature or religion.
Those are interesting ones to single out. Doesn't sound too different from your average library, but I doubt it's that straightforward. It's not. Anything more you can tell us more about that? Wait, what? Anything more you could tell us more about that library, Faust? Something more detailed? Faust's voice carries an air of troubled uncertainty. I mean, to be fair, let's assume you are all-knowing, right? It's still kind of hard to explain what went on in the library. And I'm starting to realize why. So you don't know about that just yet, right?
I see that you have
intuition? Intuited a certain degree of truth, Dante. I don't suppose there is any more reason for me to remain evasive regarding this particular subject. Faust let out a barely noticeable, but clearly shocked gasp before regaining her usual calm demeanor. So we're getting under your skin. Is this outside of your vast calculation range, Miss Faust?
Yes, I am yet to become a Faust who has access to that information.
Yet to become?
As your journey continues, I may also gradually gain recognition and access to further knowledge. One thing is certain, however, Faust regards this consistent, continuous improvement to be a positive development, Dante.
I see. The longer my journey, the greater her knowledge, huh? What a weird way to put that, right? Dude, I'm just saying, there's a lot of theories that I have about Faust, but I'm kinda, the longer we go, her knowledge, like, she just calculates everything. What is she? The freaking, what is it? The eye? Because there's the head, which was, and then there's the claw, which was, and then there's the eye, who we never actually met, right? It was like a, I'm trying to avoid spoilers in case you've never finished Library of Ruina, but the tube, you know what I mean? So, my going theory right now is, what if that's who Faust is? Now, I know, it's a bit of a long shot, and I believe Tube Person also had a different name. Not 100% sure. Well, no, I am 100% sure about that. But what if it was just a code name, right? Like, I highly doubt any of the other two were using their real names. But, who knows? But that's my going theory right now. I'm almost curious if Faust is, closely monitoring how far we're getting. That way, You know if there's got to be a little bit of stepping in, hmm? Maybe that explains why she kept falling silent in the middle of her lectures. I have no idea how long this journey will last for, but who knows? Maybe we'll find ourselves at the library one day. Maybe. With that, I return to the sinners, wandering about the scattered pages of the abnormality. This is so cool, dude. It's such a small thing, like, in the grand scheme of things, but it's so nice. Nice. Just the little sound, it might be a little hard to hear, but the little Ruina sound effect is just so nice. It's, you know, I get that's what this Walpurgi's Night is all about, but even still. Man, we did a lot of these. Okay, so we have one quest that we did not do. Defeat the Fairy Queen with burn, bleed, rupture, or sinking damage in a single encounter. Oh. That seems easier said than done. Okay, how about hard? What do we have to do? Complete the reception. Easy. Complete it within 10 turns. Ugh. Let Fairy Queen defeat a fairy mass. That's easy enough. X plus. Okay, so 3. Within a single turn of a single encounter. Okay. Complete suppression. Defeating... Wait, what? Without her defeat. Okay, so you can't get these in the same go. Okay, okay. Complete suppression after breaking both the Fairy Queen's arms. Inflict 20 burn, bleed, rupture, or sinking on her. Inflict 40. Defeat the Fairy Queen. Okay. Librarian of History defeats X plus abnormalities. Without any deaths. Without dropping to minus 45. Complete suppression with Librarian of History surviving and taking less than 5 hits from enemies. Huh? Okay. I mean, let's give it a try. Yes. Now, okay, normally I don't do this. I actually think I'm going to this time. Can I... How do I, hang on. Oh, can I not do it this time? Oh, yes, I can. Yeah, I had a feeling someone was gonna have it. Let's take this one. Yeah. Hooray, we have Philip on our team now. Aren't you excited? Alrighty. Then shall we begin? Alright, let's see. Bottomless hunger. Fairy mass devoured 0. Ah. Right. Hunger. Turn end. Gain 1 if this unit failed to defeat an ally with prepared meat. At 75% HP, gain 2. Wait, what? At 50%, gain 3. You know what? Let's do this the easier way. Turn start. Lose 1 if this unit defeated an ally with prepared meat. At 0 value, gain number of allies defeated times 3. Attack power down and defense power down. Right. After defeating an ally, heal core 20 HP, gain 1 fragile. At 0 hunger, At 4 hunger, gain a stronger power pattern. Oh. Right. And then you have a passive we haven't been able to see. You have a skill. You have multiple skills we haven't been able to see. Okay. How about you guys? Have you changed at all? No, not really. You do have some skills that we haven't seen, though. Alright, let's just try this. I'm gonna attempt to ignore the fairy masses. I know it's a bad idea, but whatever, we're gonna try it anyway. Oh! Alright, bad start. Bludgeon also not quite working out in our favor. Oh! Those are positive and neutral rolls. I'm actually kind of surprised we lost that badly. Ouch. 12 whole
개체의
damage
유효한
going down.
속성을
Yikes.
정확하게 간파했습니다. 제 예상만큼 관리자님의 능력이
Okay, fierce
우수하다는
charge.
것이
We apply a
증명되는
little bit
것
of
같아.
burn. He takes a
다행이군요.
tiny bit of damage.
직원의
That's
상태가
fine.
나빠 보이는군요.
Maybe we should try this again.
나사빠진
Maybe I should
상태라고
just try and
표현할까요?
actually win the reception
방금 건
first.
실없는 농담이 아닌
먼저 간다.
Again! Okay, this time we end up winning. 0 heads rolls. That's unfortunate. Oh, really? Oh, my dude, we were favored with both. Oh, probability says, I guess. Okay, we do end up winning the evade though, and then we win the neutral.
새겨드리죠.
All right,
놀라운 명령이네요. 적을 완벽히
plus
파악하고
1
있으신 거군요.
attack.
이만하면 순항이죠.
All right, let's try this again.
바람도 딱 좋네.
So let's see, what are you doing? At 3 plus hunger. Ooh. Okay, so you have plus 1. Okay, gotcha. Let's think. By the way, no, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it as a mystery. I'm not gonna think about that too hard. So we're dominating. Actually, this is the one that gets plus 3. So let's go ahead and clash with that. We're dominating here as well. So then the rest of us can just potentially do some other shenanigans. Let's see. Favored. Okay, let's try favored. We're struggling, but we're not able to change anyone's mind, so let's just inflict some tremor. Ah, double neutral, yikes. But here, struggling. Okay, let's just try then. We're gonna take a little bit of damage on Sinlip and Ryoshu, but hey, we can do. Ooh, bad start. Okay, better. Better. Good. 75 damage being done. That's not bad at all. Metallic ringing, we are going to be able to debuff her next turn. You'll love to see that. Little bit of marking going down. Fierce charge. 2 burn. Okay. Bat Bash to apply a little bit of tremor. Whirlwind Nom Nom going down. And it does win the clash, which means we get a little bit of healing. Gluttony doing 8 damage to Sinlip.
하는 게 도움이 되긴 하려나. 이 싸움을 힘내긴 해보자고.
Volatile Passion. On, you know what?
저에게도
Ahem.
무언가에 맞설
On hit,
용기를.
inflict 1 burn. If the main target has burn, final power plus 1. If this unit has a defense skill chained at combat start, inflict 1 burn per hit against the attacker for the turn. Turn end, lose 1 times 5 SP. Max SP loss is 40. Yikes. Okay. Right. Now, what egos did the person who gave this have? Okay. And these are all pretty nice, actually. These are fairly good. Let's do this. Let's see, I'm kind of worried about this one, so I think I'm gonna inflict some bind right here. This hunger's starting to get a little bit high for my liking. Let's see, we're dominating here, so let's go for that. Dominating here. We can debuff her once again. Let me see. Are we in volatile ego right now? I think we are, so we can actually get a little bit of value from this, right? She doesn't have any burn, so let's double use this. I believe that's how that's gonna work. And then, oh boy. Okay, yeah, I'm just trying to do a little bit of damage.
전투응대에 나선다.
Okay, we win that clash relatively easily. Red Eyes is going to come down and inflict some bind, which is going to allow us to outspeed her basically every single turn. We also do 27 damage, which is pretty nice. I shall nibble thee! Goes down and inflicts a little bit of damage, as well as getting a stagger. Oh, just about broke the arm. Unfortunately, we did not. Gain a little bit more tremor. Inflict just as much. Okay, we didn't reuse it. Did you kill all 3?
상태가 좋지 않아 보여.
No.
이 틈을 파고들어서 완벽하게 제압시켜보자.
Hang on, I need to... When in a volatile... Okay, it is on headset. Alright, unfortunate. So let's see. We're faster for every 2 speeds, so we'll gain +2 power against this. So let's go for that. Let's try and debuff right here. Let's dominate right here. Overall, pretty good rolls from what I'm seeing. Let's go dominating right here. Okay, no burn is currently being applied. Technically, we could guard. Holy crap, 15 + 5 and it gains base power based on burn? Oh, that is so good! Okay, let's just try and do some damage on, Okay. Actually, what we could do then... Let's try that. It is a neutral, but if we can potentially stop ourselves taking damage, I kind of want to try. Go now! Okay, receiving arts is going to win us. We get double heads rolls, which is going to get us a stagger. Very, very nice. Metallic ringing is going down. You love to see that. Unleashed violence. Ooh, potentially putting one of the fairy masses in range. If she's not in range, it's real close. Flashing lure is going to come down, doing quite a bit of damage. Heads roll, so we go for it again. Okay. Smackdown is working out for us. I think we should use our ego. Oh, she killed 2 that time.
앞에 무방비해진 개체가 있네요. 부디 그래선 안 되겠지만
Okay. You know what?
틈을 놓친다면 관리자님의 역량에 대한 계산을 재검토해야 할지도 모르겠군요.
Let's go for body sack. Yeah, body sack right here. This should do a lot of damage, I'm thinking. Yeah, dominating. You also have BM, and we have the chance to crit. Yeah, that should work just fine. You don't have any burn, but we can inflict burn on you on this broken limb, so don't mind if I do. I think I'm gonna go for La Sangra. We're gonna have to break through those shields one way or another, so we may as well start chipping. Let's go for some AoE, and then let's give everyone a little bit of sanity back. Okay, put that fairy into range. Unfortunate.
모든 결과들은 파우스트가 알아요.
48 damage going down, only 10 to the Fairy Queen. We're really not doing a whole lot of damage to her because she is resistant to blunt, which is pretty much our main damage type right now. Whew, Pierce doing 57 damage though is really, really nice. Sunset Blade doing a little over 60 damage, goodness. Okay, body sack, ending us the clash. We do gain the attack power up as well as a little bit of haste. Ba, 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 ba. And we take a tiny bit of, maybe not a tiny bit of damage. That's actually quite substantial. Okay, let's think. So you've only devoured 3. You currently have burn. So Sinlip is actually empowered a little bit. Oh, mostly. Let me think. I'm trying to, You know what? We're above... Yeah, we're at 15 plus. Let's debuff you. Is there any way I can change it to hit... No, we're guaranteed gonna hit this fairy mass. Unless we go here? Dang. Alright. Let's clash here. We should win just fine. This is also a dominating, so let's go for that. At 45 plus. Okay. So actually, we'll hit multiple people by doing this. This will be 81 damage, but I kind of want to hit here to potentially break her other limb. Let's go for Hex Nails, so we start doing mega damage. And then I think I need to stop. Who are you hitting? You're hitting... Okay. Yeah, alright. Let's just do that. Debuff Fairy Queen in this upcoming turn. We're also going to debuff a couple of the fairies. Bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. 98 damage total going down. They're all going to be debuffed next turn. We win this clash. Absolutely guaranteed. We also get a crit somewhere in there. Okay, flashing lure. Okay, they might get eaten, but we do get quite a bit of burn on Fairy Queen herself. We also killed a fairy, so they're not unkillable anymore. That actually is good to know. I should have paid a little bit more attention to that. So we can actually kill them ourselves. Also, we do have Curse. Let me think. So you do have 4+. So Sunset Blade is actually going to do crazy damage this turn. We're also up to 5 Volatile Passion. Let me think. +4 power if we outspeed enough. You know what? Let's go for it. You also have 1 bind, which is not quite enough for the 20% more damage. But we can get through this shield, no problem. Then, let's gain some attack power up. I'm gonna go for a heal. Heal against you. Then we do big damage, and same deal. My eyes are open. 42 crit does go down though, relatively nice. Okay, we win these clashes, no problem. We're doing plenty of damage because of the extra attack weight. We gain some attack power up next turn, which really helps considering we're only doing blunt damage on Heathcliff. La Sangra! Ba-da-ba-da! Na-na-na-na-na-na! Okay, we get a stagger. Relatively nice work, I'd say. That extra damage is absolutely coming into play. Trying to get through the shield. It doesn't quite work. And now she is up to 5. Okay, a little scary. Let's think. So this is double heads hit, right? Yeah, okay. I mean, let's just start clashing with her. Just say, forget it. Forget these little fairy masses, right? Is there a downside to that? I don't think so. Honestly, I think we should just be fine. Yeah. Then let's debuff her next turn. This should just go relatively okay. All of those were crits. We do get the double heads. Little bit of tremor going down, and then we're gonna double debuff her next turn. Ooh, really, really big shield. I don't actually think we're getting through all that. But we can still debuff her, nonetheless. Ouch. How many did she eat? Way too many. Okay. But she is really, really debuffed. You know what? You're just going full defensive? Then I'm just gonna try and kill you. Let's go ahead and shield up. 6+ heal. Maybe not. Actually, you know what? Can we... I don't think there's a world we do enough damage to a fairy mass to kill, right? So... we'll do a lot of damage, though. Okay. Let's go for that. Let's get some more tremor. Let's start whacking away. Let's guard against this one. For every 4 burn, 4, 8, 12. Okay. Now, what is the burn on, though? It's on the right arm. Okay. Right? Am I mistaking that? Let me see. That doesn't really tell me. Yeah, I'd imagine it's just on the body since that's what we've been whacking on. So let's try and get some big damage. Then we can gain a little bit more attack damage just by hitting. So this is going to do Let's see.
무언가에
Gwyn power
맞서
+1 for
용기를.
every 7 burn on target, maximum of 2. When in a volatile ego state, activate Blazing Strike instead. Clash win, heal 10. Clash lose, lose 10. Yeah, this should do a ton of damage. Alright, yeah, go for it. Roll out. 114 damage coming from Miechu. We also do a little bit extra damage because of all the debuffs that we're stacking up. 254 damage despite being resistant. Blazing Strike going down, 38 roll, and 156 damage coming from Sinlip. Flip Claire? I don't know. Okay, we take a little bit of damage, that's fine. Shield up. We resist it. And we heal a teeny tiny bit. Okay, you're really, really low health. Where? Oh, okay, you're over here. So, hang on. You're at 23. We might actually be able to kill her with burn. So let's clash here. Let's clash here. And then let's just not do any more damage. Then let's win a clash right here. We're unopposed, so I will just go for double bada boom, bada bing. And then triple bada bing. That should just be her dead, right?
탈출 개체 확인.
I think I've worked this out correctly. Ooh, 0 heads hits is gonna be a little bit unfortunate. Oh yeah, this should be plenty. Oh, actually, it's gonna be a little close. It's gonna be a little bit close. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, we do get staggered. 23 is not quite enough. Oof. Okay. So you're resistant to blunt. Oh, we can't do that actually. Never mind. Let's see. Are you weak to slash? It doesn't really tell us. I want to pull this off if we're able to. Let's clash here. And then just everyone be relatively defensive. Now, we're definitely not doing the under 15 turns, but to be fair, I would like to be able to pull off the burn one. 18 damage coming down. It's close. Next turn, you know what? Next turn, she is actually dead. We also get a... Yeah, she's dead. Yeah, we got her. And I don't think the heal goes off before anything else, so wait it out. Easy. Now, what's actually funny, we could have done this in under 10 turns. I was not paying attention to the turn count. This was absolutely achievable. And keep in mind, all my people are at level 40 except for Philip over here. So this is actually just like, this is the Ruina I know. Ow. Okay, a little bit of riposte coming down, and you're still healing. You're still healing. You know what? Just go for it. Just die to bleed. Oh, you actually got the hit off. No. Oh, I got too impatient right at the end. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, why did I have to do that right at the end? No, we didn't get it, huh? We didn't get it. Complete the reception. We almost got the 10, actually. Oh, we did get it. We did get it. All right. All right. Sweet. Okay, so we did actually get it. All right. Well, you know what? At least we got that going for us. We could have gotten a little bit more if I had just waited it out just a tiny, tiny bit longer. Ah, well. What are you gonna do? Be more patient. Well, as usual, the Walpurigi's night actually turns out to be really, really fun. And you know what? We got enough. Let's go for it again. Let's try for Philip. We did get a 5-star. A 5-star. Ah, We got a 3-star, excuse me. Yeah, go for it. Oh, it's Ryoshi. I was like, who is it? Alright, well, hey, 120, jeez. We did 12 rolls, goodness. What's funny, we can actually pull off potentially one more roll. If I do the mirror dungeon, that'll give us one more roll. Now, unfortunately, we did not roll, her... We got so close, dude. We... Now, again, I'm not trying to complain because, holy crap, my luck on these pulls was insane. But we were so close to getting all the value. Oh. Yeah, why not? Bunch of thread. Let's get some of these. Let's put these into her. Oh, we got 8. Woo. Okay, you know what? I'll do a mirror dungeon, and then we'll do one more roll, just to know, for a fact, we did everything possible. What a nice freaking change! Dude! What a change! They actually have it to where... Oh, well, you know... Sure, I've done mirror dungeons 700 times, but oops, I picked the wrong option for this one guy that even though I know he gives the best ego gift I could ever want, I just totally forgot what it was. Now... Seemingly, if you've already dealt with that ego, and you've picked all the options and everything, it just tells you what to pick. That is so nice. Dude, whoever thought to do that change, bravo. Bravo indeed. Alright, bad news. I rolled again, didn't get anyone. I know, big sad probability and all that. But we did get very, very close to getting the magic bullet. If I can somehow squeak out 18 ego shards, we can actually get her before the event ends. Issue about that, we have 8 days. I mean, I have 2 weekly bonuses, so that's like, what, 80 in the pass? Which would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that looks a lot... Huh. You know what? That actually looks a lot, more likely than I would have expected. Maybe there's a chance. Maybe we will actually get her. And then depending on the extraction tickets, because we're sitting at 3... let's see. So we'll get 2. That'll put us at 5. If we somehow made it all the way over here, that would put us at 7. And then with the missions, let me see. We can potentially get... that'll put us at 11. There's actually still a chance that we might get both tier 3 egos out of this event. It's unlikely, but it is possible. Hey, overall though, I wanted to say, this event was still really, really fun. I like that it's more... It's like a traditional Ruina abnormality fight, which I personally like. I like a lot of the abnormality fights in Ruina, so I'm definitely a big fan of this one. I'm liking the trend that we're revisiting previous things, but with kind of like a brand new flair. It's really, really exciting. Like, I've got no complaints about it at all. If anything, I kind of just wish that there was more content like it, because while Perugi's Night they've definitely been the highlights for me. Like getting the old lobotomy corpse sort of thing going with the music, the effects, the enemies. It's really nice. And then getting the Ruina effects is just, you know, it's super nice. So I am happy that they've done the Walpurigi's Night. I kind of wish that they would happen a little bit more, but I get they're supposed to be like a, you know, special event. And so far, both have lived up to that phrase of special event. But, of course, it's another A+ from me, I'm afraid. So with that, I believe that's gonna do it for this episode of the Limbus
Company.
So thank you guys so much for watching, and in the next one, we will be resuming as if nothing at all happened. Unless, of course, I happen to get both of these, in which case, I'll let you know. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you
In the next one.